Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Oluwadolapo Lasisi. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here, welcome to this safe space where you can learn and discuss real life conversation. If you are yet to subscribe, please ejo, biko, and beg, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. It goes a long way to helping me. Thank you. Let's get started. How you can get a band 8 in your speaking test. Speaking test is one of the 4 parts of the Ielts English exam. It's basically to test your knowledge of English. Do you understand English? Can you communicate effectively? Your vocabulary. Do you have a large vocabulary? There are 3 parts in the speaking test. Part 1, part 2, part 3. Before the 3 parts, there is the free part. At the beginning of the test, the introduces himself and tells you about the test and asks you to introduce yourself. When you are asked to introduce yourself, remember that you need to elaborate. It's not a one-sentence test. You need to be able to speak more, build on your conversation. Very important. So when they tell you, kindly introduce yourself. I am Oluwadolapo Lasisi. You can call me Dolapo. Then the person, nice. Because that's what they want to hear. What can I call you? Should you start calling me Oluwadolapo Lasisi? Then the part 1 starts. Do you work and study? Tell me about your home. Tell me about your hometown. Do you work and study? Instead of just saying, yes, I work, and that is it. You don't stop there. There's an acronym I use, WEGSL. W for you state why. E, you explain. G, you give example. S, you state the effect, and L, you link it to the question that you ask, because after expatiating, you may go out of point. You need to be able to link it to that question you're asked. So when you're asked, do you work or study? Yes, I work with a real estate firm as this position. Currently, I'm taking a short online course, or I'm taking a diploma course online, just to show that you have this vocabulary, diploma, which is peculiar to school. I'm taking a diploma course online on project management in order to be able to develop my skills and be a better manager, as well as being promoted and to earn better. Can you see how we've answered that question? Are they going to say this person cannot speak English? Of course not. You have an idea, right? So next question. Tell me about your home. I live in a 2-bedroom duplex in a secure, serene estate with good layout, proper drainage system, in an environment that has gym, it has parks for children. My sister's kids, when they visited the last time, I was able to take them to the park. They had fun until date. They still remember this event. This helped us to bond better. So this is you stating the effect. It helped us to bond better, and we have a better relationship as auntie and niece, or auntie and nephew. You're using peculiar, specific vocabulary. I really love my house, which I live in, a 2-bedroom duplex. Do you get? You've linked it back to the question. Now, next question could be your hometown. When you're asked about your hometown, even if you have never visited your hometown, this test is not testing you if you are lying or you're saying the truth. It's testing your English. Can you come up with ideas? Do you have the words? Your vocabulary, is it good? Talk about your hometown. You can talk about the historic 2-story building. The first story building in Nigeria is in your hometown. A lot of videographers, they come here today, they take pictures, you see pictures of it online, and it makes you really happy because it's bringing a lot of publicity to your hometown. And as a result of that, more people are moving there, and this is leading to appreciation in the value of properties in your hometown. You can talk about a lake, you can talk about mountains. So my hometown is surrounded with mountains. In ancient days, when there used to be war, these mountains has helped to prevent intruders to be able to attack my hometown or my village successfully. As a result of that, we were more secured. The hometown was able to flourish well. Our farm products, just basically talk. And then you could be asked, where do you work? You expatiate. Remember the WEGSL. Why did you choose that work? Expatiate as well. So why did you choose that work? I'm very good with talking. As a result of that, I chose a job that allows me to express myself, interact with people. First of all, you've paraphrased, and why? You explain, you give example, you state the effects, you link. If you can remember this, you are good to go. Then about home, you can talk about your house and apartment, the rooms in your house, what's in the walls, what kind of views do you have from the windows. I live on the island. The master bedroom has this view to the Atlantic Ocean. That's it. Beautiful. You are specific about ocean. And in the backyard, there is a lake. You are using words that are related to, geography. And it shows that you have in-depth knowledge of this thing. And then the people you live with, you can talk about the people you live with, about the area, the street. You can talk about the suya joint, which is one of the most visited street food restaurants in Nigeria. You can just talk about anything. Then if I talk about your hometown, you can talk about the place where you were born, where you spent most of your childhood, places in your hometown like the mountains, the first story building, old buildings, etc. You can talk about the weather. You can also talk about transportation in your hometown. And if you plan to still live there, remember when you're asked a question, you can just take like 30 seconds to think what you want to see. Then don't spend too long. Don't use words like those words are just, it shows that be fast. Remember to paraphrase the question, say why, explain, give example, state the effect, link it back to the question. And for part 2, we have a list of several topics. I've mentioned 15. Family. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be your hobbies, weather, happiness, sports, food, clothes, school, flowers, shopping, computers, going out, newspaper, childhood, holidays, dictionaries, transport. There will be a prompt. In that prompt, you get 1 minute to write out key points that you want to talk about. So it could be on any of these topics. In my test, I was asked about a movie I watched. It was Criminal, saying the effect basically that I had to call my brothers, tell him to be security conscious, tell him to not do this, tell him to not do that. I didn't call my brother. So yes, you'll be given a prompt, 1 minute to write about your key points. So you write those key points that you know that if I, like for instance, brother, I know that I have to start saying, I called my brother, I did this, lawyer, things like that. And then you'll be given 2 minutes to talk about it. Please do not stop till you're asked to stop. Because sometimes you may think you've spoken a lot, or you've just spoken for 1 minute and you're given 2 minutes, and you see you're shooting yourself in your leg, and then the visitor will not try to encourage you to talk. It just shows that you can lack word. Don't stop. Talk, talk, talk. At the same time, be time conscious. Don't be on one point out of all the prompts, because you need to answer all the prompts. Don't be on just one prompt till the 2 minutes is over. So you need practice. With practice, you will be able to do better in your exam. Then, prepare ideas and vocabulary for all those topics that were listed. Practice. One of those questions may come out. 50 or 90% chances that it's going to come out in your exam, and you'll be good to go. And if you've practiced this much, even if that a different topic comes up, you'll have something to say. If you have watched this video so far, kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, and please share. Tell everyone who subscribes to comment your handle. When they comment your handle, you will be picked for a free session, a free consultation to ensure that you get a band 8 or your desired score in speaking. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.